Hi there survivors, in this episode I'm going to show you how to build a base with an indoor swimming pool. And we're actually going to build the pool first and then we're going to build the base around the outside of it. This is a base that I had on a server. The server no longer exists, but I'm going to attempt to build it again. So I hope you'll enjoy this. So I've chosen this particular location because it's a nice stretch of beach with a fairly straight waterline and a little bit of flat before we get to the hill. Have a look at the map and see where we are. We're about 55 latitude and by about 15 longitude on the western coast, shooting from the hip. So you have to forgive me if I kind of make a few mistakes as I go. What I usually do when I do a building is I build it completely and then I look at it closely, get an idea of what I'm going to build, pull it apart and put it all in one storage unit so I can make a parts list. In this particular case, I'm not able to do that. It's going to take me too long to build it. I don't want to build it and pull it apart. The one that you saw at the beginning of the video is from a base that I had on Shadow Ark server. As you can see, I'm walking up and down the water edge here. The reason is, I found the most critical thing is to make sure that we get this actual structure in line with the water. I'm trying to get as close to a straight line along this water's edge as I can. I'm going to use this just as a guide. So I'm just going to drop down a few of these to give myself a visual guide as to where the actual edge of the water is. Now these will probably be removed. So now I've got a straight line. I'm going to build a couple out from the edge here, and already I'm in trouble. Now, as I've mentioned before, what I'm doing here is starting with the pool. The pool is the most important thing. It has to be set up in the right place. And it doesn't matter exactly where it is, but what does matter is the height. So I'm going to try and get perpendicular to this beach line here, and then I'm going to put this block down, and you can't see, you notice I can't see the water level. I can't tell how deep that is, so I have to put it down and go and have a look. That's too deep. That's under the water. And the height of this thing is critical, and this is most of the time is going to be spent in getting the right level. Let's try that one there. It also has to be parallel to what I've already got. Okay, that's still underwater. We're not there yet. We'll try again. Now that's just fractionally too low. You can still see some of the water shimmering off it, so that's really not much good to me. I don't want it quite that low, so we'll try again. Once we get it right, then it's easy. Oh, it's deeper over here than it is over here. Let's pick this one up. Now it's worth spending all this time to get this the way we want it. Let's try that. Got a feeling that's a bit too low. I'm not able to get any closer. That's it, that's perfect. It's just above the water. We can't see any water shimmering off the top of it. It's completely dry. And yet it's right next to the water's edge. Now, I'm going to pick everything else up and I'll show you why this is so good. I'm going to get rid of all of this now. This was all just a guide. And this one block that we've got left behind is going to be the beginning of what we're going to do here now. I'll show you just what I mean. I'm going to chuck a few blocks around it. and we're going to go 3 wide. I haven't quite figured out exactly where they're going to go. Right, that's the end of that. I can't go any further that way, and I'll show you what that means. I can't go any further that way. That's fine. We go this way. And I'm going to have to go in here about 3, because this edge here, I can keep going this way as far as I want. And this edge will be gone. So I want to go about 3 deep. So I'll put another one in here behind that. Now this is where it starts getting hard. So I have to come down in the water and do it from down there. And if I can't get one more in, then I have to put one on the ground, one on the lower level, and then one on top of it. Once you've got one on the lower level, it's quite easier to put one on the top. So as I said, I wanted this to be 3 high, so 3 deep. Now, you probably don't know what I mean by that at this stage. So I'm going to try and put a couple of blocks in here. That's 2, one more, that's 3. This is our actual floor now, right here. Now if I take these away, now you can see we're 3 deep. 1, 2, 3, and this is actually our swimming pool. So we can drop floor in way down there, and it's going to be 3 wide. We just have to decide where it's going to be. I think I'd like it to be over here a bit further. I don't know if I can get away with that. Okay, I need some more blocks. Right, I want to go 1 more, 2 more, 2 more. Right, this is where I want it to be. And right, we're going to have to put some down the bottom so that we can build on it. And then I'll probably take this one away. And then we go 1, 2, 3 wide. So here is the next wall. So there's our actual swimming pool. So now we build out the floor from down here. Probably have to put a pile of flooring in. Did I mention there was a lot of underwater work here? It's all worth it when we get it finished. And there's a lot of wasted stones too. Because we're down so deep, as you can see, a lot of these stones end up underneath other stones. So we're going to go 3 by 3. There's our 3. That was in the wrong place. Now I'm in the way. Right, then we want to pick this one up. Oh, now I'm drowning. Let's get out of the water. Put some more down here. This is clearly going to be quite a long episode, so I might have to break it in 2 halves. I might start the first episode and this might just be about the pool. So now with 3 by 3, and there's our actual pool starting to take shape now. And as soon as we finish this wall here, you should be able to see what I've been bumping on about. 2 more, 1 there and 1 there, and there it is. That's the pool, it's complete with a floor. So put a few more sides in, and as I said before, there's a lot of wasted material by having to put 2 foundations high, simply because of the demands of the thing. And So we're going through a lot of foundations. I prepared 200 and up to the last 37, and this will be 100 that I've put down already. So it'll give you an idea of the amount of material involved. So either side of the pool, I've gone 2 wide. So you can see 1, 2. And then the pool is 3 wide, and on the other side of the pool, 1, 2. So we'll just finish off this bit down here, and that's 2 by 2. And then I want 2 across the back. And this is going to take quite a lot. Again, we'll probably do this from down here. So that's it for this episode. This entire build's going to take quite a few episodes. We'll just do it a little bit at a time. In the next episode, we'll build out this lower level where the pool is. And then the episodes after that, we'll build the upper level and the front courtyard. Okay, hope to see you again in the next episode. Take care.